Welcome to another night of 999 ASMR Tarot's Craft Night. And tonight we are going to make another mask, and I'm using this Play-Doh mold that I molded the other day, I think 2 nights ago. Alex was with me as I made this. And he's right here right now. Yes, Alex, this is the one with the dragon horns. And so this time, I'm going to go back to my ordinary method of using plastic wrap. So it makes it easier to pull it out of the mold. Easier to pull it out of the mold. And so that's what we're going to do. I got this some paper mache goo here. This is a goo that I made. It's a little bit... Hello, Amanda. Welcome. So it's another night of goo. This is a... Hopefully this goo is okay. I'm gonna start with this goo. This is like pancake batter here. Okay, you need to... yeah. Mine. I think I have enough charge to go for about an hour. Yeah, thank you, Amanda, for joining me. I enjoyed your your haunted house story. I'm just gonna put this goo right on here. All right. We'll go for like, I'm not going to go on for like 2 hours tonight because I have a job tomorrow. So got to go to that. It's a store that sells my artwork, and so there's a... So the contractual agreement is they sell my artwork, and I volunteer one day a month to and to run the store, and then I get to they sell my artwork, and so it's kind of a cooperative. They have some of my other items in there too, like some antiques. Yeah, I've had stuff in there in that store for quite a while. So let's just start in here and put some... I wonder what kind of messages these are that are held for review. Do I want to look at one of these things? Okay. Welcome, Michael. I'm just talking to my people here. Your arm fell asleep already, Alex, huh? Well, we are making a mask, and paper mache. Oh yeah, well, they're my art cards. Sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. I think a few months ago I sold like $50 worth of them. So yeah, we're starting with this dragon thing. Well, but we're just running down the initial layers of paper down, and we'll see what happens to it. Yeah, cards. I call them art cards. Let's see if I have one of them here. Yeah, they look like this. You fold them in half, and then I put them in a envelope. You know, they're greeting card. They're blank cards. You can write your letters in here, and then okay, all right. I won't blame you. It is late in the evening. So let's just do stuff here. Yes, this is from 2 nights ago. And we're just kind of randomly starting all over the place here. All right. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Amanda, my prices are I sell 20 cards, and that I can ship anywhere within the United States for $150. Oh, cool. How is the poetry? Well, tonight, since my hands are all full of goo, I should be wearing gloves when I do this. I usually do wear gloves. Maybe, so you lost a blue and you attach. So Leanna, welcome. Yeah, 150 for 20 cards. If you, yeah. Yeah, so that's like, that includes the shipping. Yeah. Using this Play-Doh or dough mold is a little bit more challenging. It's not too late to add gloves, and I have them just right around there. But even if I do have gloves on, I have limited amounts of paper towel here, so if you write a poem in the chat, I'll read it. If there's 50 characters that you can add in the chat, and so if you are in this moment and you write a poem, then I will definitely read your poem. The homemade Play-Doh is flour, water. It's flour, salt, water, and oil. That's how you make Play-Doh. And yeah, I'm gonna add these blue gloves on. I wish I had like a different color. I have actually different color gloves, but they're kitchen gloves. And so you wrote a poem about dolphins? See if I can get this thing on though. I used to have some poems memorized when I did performance poetry. Yeah, I got them at a dollar store for like 10 for $1.25. All right, so let's get moving on here and take a piece of paper like this and kind of put it in here. Yeah. I'm going to add a little water onto the paper. I got this big giant pile of paper right beside me here, and I'm just tearing it up into little pieces. I think this one I'll paint. So you wrote a big poem when you were in school. So we got the see this. I got to get the shape of this thing right. And I feel like I'm really unprepared for this tonight. 353. So a 353 poem versus a 575 poem? I hope that this mask turns out okay. I need to reinforce the bridge of the eyes here. This looks like cream of wheat. Doesn't this look like cream of wheat? Big tall forehead. I'm imagining that when this is all done, it should be painted blue, like a blue or a blue alien dragon head, kind of a reptilian alien or something. Which you use your natural eyeballs to let's come around here for that. And like a sea wing. Let's just put this in over here. structure. Put that, fold that over there. From the Wings of Fire. Oh, look, a dragon. Right before coming on, I watched several episodes of Bob Newhart. I think I want to put this. This is from a September 23rd, 2015 Stranger, page 42. That's where this is coming from. So what I'm going to do here is we know where this stuff is at. Oh, we'll just put in a piece of colored paper in here. Okay, all right. Everybody likes paper mache. I just need to do a few more layers, and then I can start actually building it up and being really being more fancy with it. And you know, like it's really loose here. Well, fold that over that way. Fold this over this way. I apologize if I'm not very talkative right now. I suppose we could do that. So you're getting dozy off here? Let me find a poem. I did have some poetry that I wrote last month or the month before. I do believe I have it in this book. Let me just find them for you. Oh, so you're just, okay, that's fine. I'm kind of, before Alex falls asleep, I want to read him a poem. All right, let's see if I can read, and I need to find one here. I need to find one that's well, it's okay. just a few more layers built up, and then we can start working on making yeah, you know what? I have in a in my Amazon box. I have like 3 more decks that I said I wasn't going to buy any more after that, but I ended up buying some more, and a friend gave me a deck. So one of my friends so I have my first deck that was given to me, and then I got this $20 gift card that I haven't used yet, and that's kind of burning a hole in my pocket. You can. That's I'll read a poem at the very end for you, Alex, and a poem or two at the very end. I can't. My hands are too messy to do it now. I'm gonna probably this live will probably be. Oh, you're also fighting a fever. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick. My mother isn't feeling very well today either. Maybe not yet. This is the wrong stuff to do right now. Let's do this stuff right over the nose. Big old orange nose. Yeah. Yeah, because I have an order of 20 cards that I'm working on, and I really need to get some more lights. Like a light panel. I need some. I'm coming into the 3rd year of this channel, and if I do, those painting videos in the painting videos in the garage, I definitely will. Yeah, sleep well. Make sure you take your vitamins, Alex. I'll take this mask off the mold probably maybe tomorrow night. Actually, it probably won't do it on a live, but I probably will do a live painting video tomorrow night. So I'm going to add on. Yes, that's right. Well hydrated. I need to. Yeah. I'm really not very well prepared for this. Okay, let's just do some. I'm going to take this nice black chunk of. Wet it down. Oh, okay. Well, so I've done quite a few live videos painting, but what I was but I'm just gonna do painting small. I may just do a live video where I am. Good night, Alex. So probably what I'll do is a live video tomorrow night, probably around the same time, where I will do just some practice things like maybe tree practice or yeah. Have some bands here. Really need to do something for structure. Okay. I'm going to put in some of this paper towel in here for structure. I'm just going to spread this all around here. I'm going to put it down for like a one single piece, and then a few more layers on top of that. Using this soft mold is difficult. So in a sense, this is almost like it's the first time I'm doing it. All right. So one single piece. So what my vision here with this mask is that you will, all of this stuff, headpiece stuff, will go up above your eyeballs, and then we'll just kind of paint it really cool like, and there we go. At this point in time, when you do the paper towel or a paper napkin thing, it looks pretty gross. But Now, I think I want to do some brown paper. So if you're just tuning in, this is the 999 ASMR Tarot, and we're doing ASMR crafting tonight, paper mache. And if you would like to like and subscribe to the channel, if you find this interesting, that would be great. If not, that's fine too. So I got this bowl of water over here. So we have this thing of water, and I'm going to soak some of this paper up a bit. I might actually put this on last, but let's just see. There we go. Nice big brown nose. Big brown nose, huh? Ain't that funny? Yeah, of course now. Of course it's not funny. All right. Let's just spread some of this goo on here. This is paper mache paste. And paper mache paste is flour and water. And I actually added some salt to it as well, just so that and so this stuff will dry up in a couple days, and it'll dry up kind of like cement, actually. And as you can see, you don't need any special materials to do this. This is just something you can just totally do with ordinary household materials. This is a demonstration that you don't need to be an expert to do art. You can do art anywhere. I'm going to just do this as a, I'm going to do this all the way around here. And as you can see, there is no AI being used at all in the creation of this video, other than the AI that YouTube, that Google is using in order to do all of its Google magic. There we go. I think I'm going to want to take this and mold it down around the edges here. Oh, boy, I'm tired. I don't particularly like how this is, so I'm going to cut that down like that. And this over here. And as you can see, this is a grocery bag that I cut up. And I'm adding this as it's a thicker paper. I've been soaking it in water first just to make it more pliable, which means that it will take more time to dry at a later date. Let's go move this down like this. All right, let's just put this little corner down here. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's what it is. Okay, all right, we're coming down to where I want to do some, we're going to change the goo type here in a minute. To those watching, looking in, it's probably looking less and less interesting. He says, when is this guy going to ever get anywhere? Actually, Amanda, that the building that that sells my art has some spirits that reside in it as well. At least that's what the owner of the building has said. All right, now let's go on and do. Now I want to change to. Well, actually, let's just finish putting this layer on, and because I want to change to that goo that dries up clear. And then let's see about fixing that. So you put some little salt in your goo to keep it from going rancid. Now, I don't know if this stuff is going to work. Smells good. So we're going to just rub this goo in. It's been in the refrigerator a couple days because I mixed it up the other day. Dogs are barking outside. Probably deer out there eating my tomatoes again. I forgot to put the deer repellent on. It can be this stuff too. Me. Big bushy eyebrows made out of newspaper. Yeah, I don't know about this. We'll put this someplace else. Maybe we'll just put this over here. It doesn't... Let's get that out of here. I'm using old newspaper and shit today. Oh. There we go. Hopefully this will stick on. Uh-oh. I've suddenly become extremely boring. Nobody's watching anymore. Maybe it needs more like horns. Okay. How about we change to a different material here? And we can masticate this stuff. Maybe I can make some horns just on the fly. It's got the brow ridges. Thank you for liking my video. That fourth person there that liked it. I'm going to add some glue, this goo right into this. I'm going to try and form on the fly some horns. So I got like a half a tank left of battery here, so mixing in the goo. So it's going to get to be able to masticate this stuff together. Maybe we'll add some paper to it as well. It's all paper, of course, but it's like making paper clay on the fly without following actual recipes for how to make paper clay. So I'm just going to add this goo to it and just get it to be all masticated together. Like this, just squeeze in the water, squeeze out the water, and I'm squeezing this thing together, adding that glue to it, more glue, like this. Just put that together and see if I can make this into like a horn. I want a horn to come in out here. Maybe it comes out the forehead like this. All right, then maybe that's one. But it looks like it's going to fall down. Looks like a turd, doesn't it? Anybody ever read Forrest Gump? Did you know that in the Forrest Gump, the book, Forrest Gump was also a professional wrestler? And one of the... And he is a professional wrestler. He was like the Dunce. That was his wrestler name. But then he lost to a character called the Turd. And so, if you've never read Forrest Gump, you really, really should, because it's such a delightful book. Far better than I think far better than the movie. I've read the book probably a good 20 times in my life. Time for me to reread it. Then they did a sequel called Gump and Company, because I am making I'm making a paper mache. I'm making a paper mache mask, and right now what I'm doing is taking this egg carton material. I want to make a couple horns to put on the forehead. That's what I'm doing. And thank you. Was that Ben Cone Smith? I can't read that. My glasses don't work good up this close. So we're kind of making some horns here. That's what we're doing. This is a paper mache. Huh. Yeah, that sounds like a that sounds like a real horrible experience. So yeah, it looks pretty gross, but you know what? It's got these textures here. No, it has not, sir. Nope. Haven't had any experiences like that before. Sorry. I think I want this thing to hold together. So it's probably not going to, but it's very delicate. So no, I don't know. I didn't. Nope, I don't smoke. Or use any intoxicants of any kind. This is like, where do I put the horns at? Yeah, I don't know if these horns are going to work. No, my grandmother passed away a long time ago. Got you spoke to your grandma once? Yeah. Grandma's been gone since like 1993, actually. My grandparents died in 1993. Grandmother died in October 1993, then my grandfather in January of 1994. Then my other grandfather passed away in 1974. And then my other grandmother went in 1980. It's been gone a long time. And I never really met that grandfather. Get this to build up like that. Yeah, I figured you were a troll. Yep. If you're here trolling people to try to get a reaction out of them. You have a good day too. Hope you get a good reaction out of someone else later. So there, look at that. I got it to, I got the horns. Got them to stick. Oh, I feel pretty proud of myself right now. All right. This video has definitely a sleep aid written all over it. Yeah, let's just sort of use this goo here to make these horns more sturdy. Gotta be very careful. I don't want them to break on me here. Alrighty. Okay, we'll just wrap this up again like this. Maybe put some more of these things over here. So we got some maybe, I don't know if I can use that. Kind of building up the eyebrows. Okay, I'm at 1 hour in. I wonder if I should add something that looks like hair to this. No, I don't think I'm going to. So your natural ears will come down here. This thing is going to be on your face. Your natural eyes are going to be coming out here. And then you have horns on your head. So we'll have to figure out how to... So when we get done with this stage, we'll have to build it up on the other side. It's got big, bushy eyebrows made out of paper mache. Now, sometimes I have no idea how these things are going to turn out. Actually, most of the time, it's like that. Tonight was no different. I'm hoping that this stuff doesn't break off or anything. So if you're just joining us, and you are enjoying the spectacle, push the like button and the subscribe. I'm trying to get to 700 subscribers before the end of this month. It's just about 53 more to go. No, I think I'm going to take a little bit more of that stuff. I got a bit more of that paper, and so this is very delicate, and I'll put it in here, and I'm going to use this like it was hair, or some kind of like a hair-like structure that goes on my dragon mask. It comes up over here like this, and this is tissue paper. Let's get it to go like that. It'd be nice if this was a little bit more stiffer. Maybe if I roll it over this way like that, it will be. Maybe we'll just put this in here like this, and we can stick some more of this in here. There we go. I have no idea how this will eventually turn out, but the important thing in doing this is the doing it. I tell myself that. I gotta tell myself that all the time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in a little bit more of this right in this zone and sop that up really good, and I'm gonna just kind of cover up where the hair is coming out of. Oh, it's page 50 of this newspaper. And I do believe I'm definitely going to paint this one. There it is. Kind of got different things here. Put some more goo down. Kind of tie the horns together with this. I want to build this structure up really good because I don't want those horns falling off. Maybe they should be a little bit longer, but maybe when this dries a bit more, I can twist the horns just a little bit out so that they kind of stay in place more before they dry. Probably by morning, but then I got to get up early and go to work tomorrow, so we're not Peaches. Look at that, peaches. Who doesn't want any peaches, huh? I haven't had a peach in a long time. All right. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. I think I'm going to change gears. And this thing's pretty heavy, but to take a look at it here. So it's got some hair on there and everything. I'm going to put this on the floor, and I have this thing here that I need to finish up. And this requires the use of something else. Glue. That one will require using Elmer's glue to finish it up. I'm going to have to maybe take my gloves on. Where did I put the little thing at? I need to get the glue off my hands. So this here is a type of a dragon that I made the other day. And here it is. So what was that? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to use, so this is just all that tissue paper. And so this is just standard no-cook paper mache paste. But I didn't want that, and so I really wanted just the natural color of the paper. I think I'm going to take my gloves off here. And we're going to move on. I need a paintbrush to apply the glue. Eventually, not tonight, I'm going to make another one of these creatures. I have the makings for it here. And I'm going to take Elmer's glue. I'm going to just pour it in this little thing. I made this thing out of paper mache. This little bowl, I formed it out of paper mache. Actually, it was that egg carton. I made it out of this material here, the egg carton material. And I'm going to add to it some gel medium. This will help slow down the drying process and help to give it that really that glossy texture. And gel medium is essentially just another form of glue. You can use it for like painting and some other things, but we're going to go. I have some of this material, some tissue paper, and I'm just going to take the tissue paper and we're just going to paint. Just take pieces of it, small pieces. I'm just going to paint it on here. And so when it dries up, it'll dry up all that really super glossy like that. So that's your tail, the tail of this little bird. I need to get some of that blue paper as well. I have a little bit left of that blue over here. And I'll just kind of pair that up a bit. Just sort of texture it, this two-tone texturing here. I'll just fold this over and paint it on. So this action here is painting with paper and glue. So we'll stick that down. Bet you didn't think you could do this. You can paint with paper. I'm going to just use my scissors here and cut this piece off. Fold it over there. Kind of get it to blend in. And do another little piece of this here. The jagged edges and everything. Just make it really, really pleasant. Really pleasant to look at. And there's some more dogs barking in the back, in the distance. Just going to tear up some of this. Small pieces. Small pieces. Get that theme song to the Bob Newhart show in my head. Can't seem to get it out of my head. That Bob Newhart guy passed away the other day, and I started on Amazon Prime. His show came up on the free list, and I started watching that. It's like taking a step back in time. Well, that's starting to look pretty cool. Looks like I need to do some repair over here. Some of it's starting to come up. And that blue is just really pretty. like how that blue dries. It's just such a beautiful color blue. Let's come over here. We'll get all that, those zones of that, has that paper mache glue on there. Cover it up. Just a piece here, a piece there. Back to the blue. The color for you. The color of the sky, the sea, eyes of a cat. A dog. A monkey. Do monkeys have blue eyes? I bet there's a monkey somewhere that has a blue eye. It's the patchwork wing. Different colors. It's blue layered on top of blue. I bet that's life light going by. There's a life flight landing pad not too far from my house. Helicopter is going over that fast. Hopefully they'll be okay. Say a prayer for them, hoping that they will be okay. What was that? Something flew by me. I know there's no ghosts in my house, but you know, I did see the spirit of my grandmother after she passed. I saw the spirit of my dad too after he passed. There's a lot on that wing. And the blue's kind of... I need another layer of blue there, I think. Be like that. I gotta wrap this up before my phone battery dies. How's that look? Looks really, really good, doesn't it? Another spot here. I wonder what interesting things the dogs are barking at. If it's Mr. Raccoon, or is it Mr. Possum? I haven't seen either Mr. Raccoon or Mr. Possum for a while. For whoever it was that pushed the like button, I want to really thank you for doing that. You feel in your heart that you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. Let's see, another little bit over here. Time for some more glue. And a little bit more glue. I wish I was the kind of guy that could tell jokes. I used to have some good stories, though. Most of my stories aren't suitable for YouTube. Five people, 5 likes. Oh, I'm off camera again. Right there. Let's do some. No, maneuver this thing around a little bit better. Well, I am... Okay, so I got like 1/8 phone battery left. Alright, we can... We can get the rest of this thing. Oh, I'm not even on camera. That keeps happening. Everything's sticky here. Everything is just sticky. Everything's sticking to my fingers. Sticky fingers. Oh, I hit the camera. Oh no. You know, yesterday I saw clouds that looked like dragons and clouds that looked like alligators in the sky while I was driving from a long ways away. Driving from a long ways away. Oh no, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch it. You're going to stick to it. One big purple eye. Doing this one-handed is much harder than one might think. Juggling, just piecing this together. It's like a puzzle. Just a little piece like that. Come on. Stay on my finger. Sticky fingers. Sticky fingers. All right. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, I'm going to set this down and hand it are getting a little tired. Make this all stick it together with glue. Maybe we'll tear it in half and we'll do one on this side. Uh-oh, that's not working. This is where having those gloves would help out. Some purple eyes. To the other side. Wait. Are they gonna stay on, or are they gonna like fall off? Ah! Mm-hmm. Pick up the glue. And there we go. All right, well, thank you for watching on the 999 ASMR Tarot channel, Craft Night. Like the video and sub to it if you like it. I'm going to read a poem for Alex, who couldn't stay and watch the whole thing. He fell asleep early. This is titled Page 11. To flash open, I floated along, unfolding, conspicuous flowers mingled with leaves, friends, inaccessible, floating on this blossom, our voyage hanging by slender threads, ethereal faces turning, new scenes, a cobweb gleaming in. The sun consecrated deities preside over shallows, muddy lagoons and flags in afternoon bubbles in our wake, visible like statues under the heavens. Page 14. Far away from trouble before the war, insistent things remain as they were. The story was the same. Her name was mine. She thought about me. I told her this. She is forever inscribed to my melancholy state. The book was due again. Page 15. Suspended, banging strength beyond possible spirit gravity. Floated, taken, deposits, solid, formed, a chemical, sterilization, combination of the action, darkens air, clouding a spirit. And I'll read one more. Page 38. The boring side, fantasy, fascinating dreams, silly embarrassment, stories about love buried here. Wandered, no words, my fingers tracing an old oak tree, I feel the fever away from home, mingled fragrances, faint aroma veiled, face hidden away, missing life real here, life right here, mingled far away from home. I smell it. I smell the fragrances on the wind blowing like a tornado through the valley, ripping roofs off houses. That is what a wildfire sounds like up close. No words can describe the feeling of being in a forest on fire. Stories buried here, stories buried here, a fantasy, fascinating dreams. The silly embarrassment I see, my life is boring, can't you hear? Can't you see? Boring. Boring to the ear. Where's my other book of poems? Right there? No. Right here? No. That's books on tarot. I should have a book of poems here. There we go. This is my book of poems. I will read one. Love poem, attempt number 2. The current is swift. The tide is about to shift. I can feel a gentle tug on my waist. It's clear blue, 85 degrees out, which is hot for Newport in July. I want to play till dusk in these waves. The coolness of the Pacific lifts my body up and carries me to the shore. There are dangers here. Yesterday, a shark warning was issued. The day before that, a dog was killed by jellies chasing a frisbee into a wave. The ocean is not a tame woman. If I got caught by a riptide, I could be swept out to sea. The horizon sky looms near. Red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. I am in the Mediterranean Ocean. She is in the Indian Ocean. I set sail towards Antioch in Byzantium. Her course was set for Mount Olympus and the mysteries of the Orient. Red skies in the evening, wizened sailors sigh and begin revealing about a point, a mythical, transformative spot where all the oceans and bodies of water of our world meet, churn together to form one sea. If I stay here much longer, the tide will be going back out. The warning signs have been posted. I am chest high as a big swell approaches. I brace myself against the tug. The current is potent. I laugh in the foam. I am not afraid. Pizza Truth. Whatever happened to Donnie Strawberry? A chalk sidewalk outline is not a crime. What does this mean? Cowabunga, tank top, nice legs, cute butt. Damn, cuss yeah. A boom boom in the boombox, sweet moves. Squeeze me, my Jeep or yours? New spaces, my juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. I wish I was your lover, yet remind me of cool lemonade. Nasty, freaky alligator inside, skinny dip dance. Summer is here. A cross-out poem. Conclusions. People get ugly when there's more to it. Raymond Carver reciting his eulogy, the tears I wept, his face bloodied. I recall my fear, dancers swell with joy. My face, this witness, I spent months helping. I never expected change. Cleansed, engaged, we'll do it again. Can I read this one? No, that might not. Maybe this one. Cheese takeaway. No, I don't think so. This one I can. Get hitched or say bingo. A round burlesque dancer insulated herself from reality inside a lunchbox. She said the O was silent in panic. On a webcam, no one can touch her. She likes it that way. It padded her purse better. The end result of doing poetry in April, she said, was a 40-second montage on Bill Gates, straddling a vulnerable nymphomaniac at a casino bingo bash, expressed in 2 volumes of pain. Before I was 16, N33 said G was 47069. Bingo. Rory Street Coffee. The title was supposed to be clever. Mr. Happy's Fly Swatter explains the status quo. The sestina was going to utilize 6 words I lifted out of my favorite Big Papa E poem. The girl, she had a big nose. She was engrossed in a conversation with a kinky-haired guy at the bar. They were drinking red wine from fat, snooty glasses. Coke bottle lenses covered her eyes. Her smiles were magnified across the room. He said that there was no normal. She agreed. I was just standing there, eavesdropping while I waited for my coffee to finish its drip. I couldn't stand it any longer. I butted in like an orphan fart in an elevator. I said, I am the icon of normalcy in America. My name is Mr. Happy. I have a fly swatter. I love the sound maggots make when they swim through a tub of honey. I got a hot water bottle. I screwed the hose into a wet, dry vibrator I found in the laundry room last Sunday. It worked great on Miss Honey's hole. She liked it more than her cat did, so I dug a shallow grave, buried the cat along with the cat food in the backyard, threw in the fly swatter for good measure, and that empty tub of honey, and smothered the whole over with ink that exploded into my hand from a worthless pin I purchased at a super Walmart mega store. You can't leave it at that. No. Yes, one more poem. At Tiamat 21, here's your poem. I've been kneading over 2 lines over and over said to me by a lover, like how a pioneer might, full of dreams, on the high plains of Pittsburgh build out of dirt and straw a house. This domicile that should have been our home, realized it was alive at the same instant that you departed like sand through the willow wasp of an hourglass. Grain by grain you dribbled out of me, panting movies of some stranger's life our parents wanted us to lead on a barrier locked away in someone else's mind. It unfolded, beating vividly on my chest, throbbing like my thumb did after I crushed it with a hammer. When I tried to nail that portrait of an existence I never really wanted onto the walls of mud, I rolled up bloodied sleeves, gritted teeth, blackened by rot, and accepted the pain, clenched between two intolerant fists. My intellect rejected it as I flexed the muscles of a brain given to me by those who hung pictures of you in that skeleton they called a heart. From my book Found on Bathroom Walls, published in 2015. Okay, that's it, folks. I'm dry. I haven't got any more inside to show you. Like and sub if you have a heart. Thank you for those who did. And what does the tiny tarot have to say about tonight? Tonight, a full moon is almost out. A queen of pentacles sitting in abundance on her throne. This is the message for you. I do have to bring the tarot into it since this is a show channel related to tarot. So, good night, my friends. Sub, like, if you can. If not, that's okay. Come back another day. Tomorrow night, I'm going to paint. Starting around 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Going to do some painting. Painting small, right here in this space, painting. And I better cut this off because I got to get up early and go to work tomorrow, Saturday. And thank you very much, Amanda and Alex, and all the other people who said hello to me in the chat. So, bye-bye for now, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.